watching KWQC TV, the news leader, making a difference in the Quad Cities. Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, two organizations with one shared mission, empowering women to grow, lead, and thrive. We'll learn more about the upcoming Lead Her Huddle, sponsored by an organization called Glow Empowerment.
That uneven driveway or sinking sidewalk could cause big problems once the cold weather sets in. Concrete Polyfix is here with details on a process that can fix your concrete in just one day.
And making sure you have the gear you need to hit the slopes when the snow starts falling. Snowstar is here with info on the annual ski swap, more than 30 years in the making. Hello and welcome to Quad Cities Live. It is Wednesday, October 29th. We have made it to the middle of the week. Thank you for joining us. I'm Morgan Otier.
I'm Kyle Keel. If you've ever driven down Rockingham Road in Davenport, chances are you've caught the amazing aromas coming from Nallie's Kitchen.
Probably smells like it smells in the studio right now, which is
incredible.
Amazing.
Yes.
What started as a husband and wife team cooking for friends and family has grown into one of the Quad Cities' favorite spots for authentic, made-from-scratch Mexican food.
Yes.
Joining us now is owner Nasser Mohammed. Nasser, thanks for being here.
Oh, no, it's my pleasure.
Oh,
we appreciate it.
It is our pleasure.
It is our pleasure,
Once we
yes.
take a wide shot, you will
Look at all
understand exactly why we're saying that. So first of all, let's start off with a big congratulations, because
thank you.
you have had this business up and running for 11 years now.
11 years, yes.
That is incredible. So take us back those 11 years. We talked about how you and your wife, you just really enjoyed cooking for friends and family.
Yes, we always had a house full of people, especially Thanksgiving, Christmas. But then every time they said something about opening a restaurant, I was like, oh, I don't like that idea. But yeah,
And look where you are.
Famous last words.
yeah, I wanted to open like a bakery, kind of Mexican bakery.
Okay.
And we got a place, and we started working on the place. But it took us 60 days, and we hadn't done anything. It was just fixing everything up.
Sure.
And I asked my wife, hey, we need to bring some money in. So how are we gonna do this? So let's start selling Mexican food on the weekends. And it caught on real quick. And we're here.
That'll do it.
The food is delicious. My family has dined many times.
Yes.
So what really drives the passion in the kitchen at Nallie's Kitchen? Obviously, you enjoy cooking, but it's a little more than that.
Oh, we do have a saying that we love people, and we have a passion for cooking. So I like to see people eating freshly made food. Everything we do in Nallie's Kitchen is freshly made every day. So right here you can see the guacamole was just made.
It looks,
we love the guac.
Less than an hour ago. The pico is done every day. Salsas we make fresh every day. All the meats are top quality and all
to order,
And we do need to bring the prices down so everybody can enjoy it. I don't like the fact that sometimes me and my wife and my son, when I didn't have Nallie's Kitchen, we had to go out to eat. It was like $80 plus for three of us, 60, 70. And I wanted to keep that away from me. Like I want to make sure that everybody, they can order Nallie's Kitchen for dinner. We have the family pack now, which is like $30-some, and you can feed five, 6 people.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, and we've got a photo here on the screen. Feeds a lot of people, so you're expanding that. And one thing too that you do, which is kind of why you have this setup for us here today, is you all are big on catering. You do a lot of it.
Yeah, we do about 2 a day, like in the Quad Cities, at least. The other day we did 6 in one day.
6 in one day.
It was not fun, but we did 6 of them in one day, like two Tuesdays ago. So
that's amazing. Feeds a lot of people.
It does feed a lot of people. You're saying 15 to 20 people, right?
It's about 20 people here, and they get a variety. They get the rice and beans, tortillas.
Everything's in here.
Yes, and freshly.
Queso dip.
You can see the steam rising. All fresh.
They get 2 or 3 meats if they want. The rice and beans also include. The chips and the salsas are there, and everything that you put on tacos. So that's part of our catering. Plus, you can get guacamole or churros. the chips come in also for included on it.
We're going to have a happy QCL.
We really are. I think the
newsroom.
newsroom is going to be really happy with us here in the next 20 minutes or so. So we have to talk about some of the specialty items that you have. And one thing that you all take pride on are your empanadas, because you were kind of the reason why the Quad Cities has empanadas.
Right, we still have empanadas on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on your logo.
Yeah.
Yes. The empanadas, we make the sweet ones. You guys going to try the sweet ones, but we do have like the steak and cheese. You have the beef, chicken, and the potato chorizo. We are probably going to make some more of the flavors, but right now we're still busy.
So good.
But yes, the empanadas are one of our signatures. Like we have our own flavor.
That's wonderful. Well, we want to give everybody the information there to stop by Nally's anytime. And just a quick reminder, the holiday season is coming up, right? So get your gift cards.
Get the gift cards.
Loved ones.
Nally's Kitchen, 1622 Rockingham Road in Davenport. You can contact them on the number on your screen and get more information on the catering and take a look at their wide array of items on the menu at nallyskitchen.com. Nasser, congrats to you and your family.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
11 years in the Quad Cities, and
Amazing.
we so appreciate you.
Yes, well, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
For allowing me to be here.
Yes,
Of course.
absolutely. Still to come on QCL, the Lead Her Huddle is back, bringing women together from across the Quad Cities to learn, network, and be inspired. We have details next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
The next Lead Her Huddle is a little over a week away. It's an evening designed to connect, inspire, and empower women across the Quad Cities. And this year's Lead Her Huddle is all about unlocking potential through psychological safety in the workplace. Here with a preview is Hannah Howard, Executive Director of Lead Her, along with Dr. Ladrina Wilson, founder and CEO of Glow Empowerment. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, such an inspiring afternoon here. Dr. Wilson, let's start with you. We want to talk a little bit about Glow Empowerment. Describe the organization for us and what you all strive to do.
Awesome. Okay, so GLOW stands for Growing, Leading, and Owning the Win. We are really here to support women getting access to the tools and resources they need to be successful. We also integrate like a cultural context, real life experiences, whether you're a caregiver for your parents or a mother to your children while also leading. All of those are complex things to navigate. And so we try to get people, business owners as well as aspiring leaders, to the place where they can manage all of those things.
Truly, like it's a modern day experience for many women across the area. And Hannah, of course, we've worked with Lead Her plenty here in the past, but this is a mentorship program. There's a lot of similarities between the two organizations, though.
There are, and actually when GLOW had their first conference last year, we were so excited to jump in and partner and help promote the event, just because we do have so many similarities, because we also do a lot of separate things and work with a lot of different audiences, and the main point, of course, is just empowering women and giving them the tools they need to achieve and succeed, and know that they're also not alone, that when they find a community that can support and uplift them, we're going to go farther together.
Yes.
So we love supporting GLOW, and we're so excited that Ladrina wanted to partner with us for our next huddle, because this is our last one of the year. And so we are thrilled to be able to bring this to the women of the Quad Cities completely free, and you don't have to be a part of either of our organizations or even know of us before today to be able to come to this event.
Oh, that's good. That was one of my questions, because this is a very special collaboration, of course, this Lead Her Huddle. So this is next Thursday, November 6th. It's at a beautiful spot, right? It's at downtown.
Yes, in the Last Picture House. I mean, they have a stunning lobby. Our doors are going to open at 5 o'clock for networking, happy hour. We'll have some free refreshments and drinks so that folks can get to know each other. And then at 5:30, our actual program will start. So attendees can come anytime between 5 and 5:30, and then we'll move into one of the theaters for our presentation to start.
Wonderful. Okay, and so give us, we don't want you to give everything away, but we said psychological safety. So your speaker...
It's a mouthful.
Well, they're going to talk about something. It's very important, though, and it's on the minds of, I think, many women. They may not really even know what it is, and then they're going to hear more about that and what that is and kind of how they can work through that in the workplace.
Yeah, and I'll actually let Ladrina take this away, because she's heard the presentation, and she's actually going to be, she's a phenomenal speaker as well, and she's going to be opening the event for us.
You're going to be making
as well.
opening remarks.
I am. I am excited to tee up Dr. Palar, and basically
you know, we come to work and we're supposed to do our jobs, but there's a lot of things that are playing in the background at the subconscious level when we try to show up and just be who we are. So it might be navigating, like, is it okay for me to pick up my kids after school, or I have a sick child, do I have to, can I leave and still have security and employment? There's a lot of things, or if you have medical issues or your parents have medical issues, there's a lot of things that we juggle, and it's about finding employers who can support you when life happens, but also being a leader that creates an environment where people feel like life can happen and they can still be successful in your organization.
Yeah.
So that's the gist of it.
There are so many people that are watching right now, so many women that are going, yep, yep, thought about that this week, you know. Right. So you're truly getting right to the heart of a lot of issues, and they don't necessarily need to be issues, because there can be trailblazers in the workplace, women that can start to tackle some of these. So that is wonderful. I also want to save the date for another event that's going to be coming up in 2026, which is the GLOW Conference, which, Hannah, is where you said that you decided you really wanted to collaborate. So tell us a little bit about what participants can expect for that. I know it's a little early.
Yes,
but this is a really special day.
Yeah, we are super excited for our second conference, which will be April 11th, 2026 at Bally's. You know, the work that Leader does throughout the year is kind of one of those tools that is part of the toolkit that we want women to be exposed to. But our conference is really about getting people excited, energized, and bringing all of those tools into one place so that people can easily access them. So expect phenomenal speakers who bring great energy. Expect phenomenal women who who work hard and play hard. It's a great time, but it's also very educational and informative.
Wonderful. Okay, so the next Lead Her Huddle, though, set for next Thursday, November 6th at the Last Picture House. It is a free event to attend. Doors open at 5 p.m. Please register, though. I think they would prefer to know how many people are coming. Hannah, Dr. Ladrina Wilson, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Yes. Coming up on QCL, why you shouldn't wait until winter sets in to fix your cracked, sunken, and uneven concrete. We have details on a process that can be completed in just one day.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
Temperatures are starting to drop, which means it's time to look down at your driveway, sidewalk, or patio. Uneven or sunken concrete might not seem like a big deal, but once the ground freezes, those small dips or cracks, they can turn into costly damage and safety hazards. Joining us today from Concrete Polyfix with some helpful advice is Brian Rude. Brian, thanks for being here.
Hello, Morgan. Thank you for having me.
Well, hello. So it is that time of year that we should be looking at all of these things. Of course, the list never ends, but this is an important one. First, give us a little background, though, on the company and just the different services that you provide.
For sure. So our owner, Chris McNamara, has over 25 years of experience in the concrete business.
Okay.
We've been around about 10 years now, and we do concrete, I say repair work for the most part. What that entails mostly is concrete leveling and raising using a polyurethane blend material.
Okay, so for somebody who is not super experienced in this or has never, you know, had work or a project at their home, you automatically think, oh, you know, if I have a problem, they're going to have to tear up my entire driveway or sidewalk and redo the whole thing. This ensures that that's not the case.
It's completely non-invasive. That's correct. How it works is we actually inject or drill small holes into the concrete at various locations, and then we inject our product into the under the concrete all the way through, and it fills those voids and raises the concrete up back to its original level.
Okay, and we're seeing some photos of some crews at work right now doing all of that. So roughly how long does a project take, along with it probably being a lot more cost effective than what, tearing up your entire sidewalk?
Yeah, speaking of cost effective, it's about half the price of replacement of concrete. And as far as the time frame for jobs, it really depends on the extent of the work being done. For the most part, I would say most jobs can be done within a day. Some smaller jobs can be done within a few hours. So, and you can actually walk on the surface right after it's been done, so it's not
roping it off or anything.
Not roping it off. Nope.
Okay, we're looking at some before and afters right now, which I just love seeing these when we're talking about, you know, projects and things like that. So we're looking at driveways at this point. I think this is really helpful for viewers because this is the point when you go, okay, yes, I have that, or my garage looks like that. It really puts it into perspective what you're working on.
These pictures here are very common. We see at the top of the driveway where the driveway meets the garage floor, that joint right there, concrete does tend to drop right there.
Yeah.
You feel a bump when you pull into your garage and all that. So yeah, that's a very common under residential applications.
Okay, so we've been saying this. This is a good, I don't know why I've been saying it, so you're going to tell me why I've been saying it. This is a great time of year to fix our concrete. Why is that?
This is a great year because we want to identify those problems, get them fixed now before it gets to be worse. When the winter comes, you know, changing the temperatures, it'll shift more. Everyone tells me, you know, I hear all the time that I wish I had done this sooner because, you know, snow plows, snow blowers, those kinds of things, shovels even, can be damaged, you know, from working through these troubled spots. And so we want to identify them, fix them now. We are offering discounts right now, too, in our fall promo, if you do book with us before the end of November.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a good time for that.
It's a good time to do that before everything freezes and you are shoveling that driveway. I know all about that, shoveling the driveway and you just hit those spots that are sticking up and sticking out. Imagine if you didn't have to feel that way anymore. So you'll do a free estimate for folks that give you a call. That is something that you guys always offer.
Always offer free estimates.
Okay. About roughly how far out are you all right now?
Good question. Right now we're about 1 week out.
Okay.
So pretty quick. We get you in pretty quick.
Not too bad at all. All right. Well, here's the information on your screen. That is the website. We've got the phone number there as well. ConcretePolyFix.com. You can learn everything about it, but you can also give them a call and schedule that free estimate. Brian, thank you so much for joining us
Morgan,
today.
thank you.
Appreciate it. Nice job.
Great to be here.
Still to come, the Snowstar Ski Swap is back this weekend. How you can score great deals on ski and snowboard gear while supporting a great cause.
Watching Quad Cities Live.
If you're getting ready to hit the slopes this winter, this weekend is your chance to gear up or clean out your closet.
Yeah, the annual ski swap at Snowstar in Andalusia is back this Saturday, November 1st. Joining us now from Snowstar with all the details is Rod Leatherman. Rod, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you for having me. It's always fun.
Yes, it is always fun. Snowstar, obviously a staple here in the Quad Cities, and the ski swap. It's been happening for more than 3 decades now.
Yeah,
right?
about 38 years, I think.
38,
we figured out something like that. Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah, and what it is it's a way for people to pick up gear. You know, you don't necessarily, you know, around here we don't have the ski shop on every corner.
Right.
So we bring the ski shop to you.
Okay, very cool. So it's happening on Saturday. I believe it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So what can we expect if we are in the market for some gear?
So Free Flight out of Dubuque, Illinois, or Dubuque, Iowa, I'm sorry. They bring down a lot of gear from last year's models and so forth.
Okay.
Still the same technology, maybe a little different cover on it, but so they'll bring down a whole shop load of things. But the kicker is you can also bring your used equipment.
Okay.
And therefore a little more affordable. You know how kids grow and so forth. You're trying to, you need to update and get them in some longer skis or a larger snowboard. And so you can come and look at what's there as well as sell your own.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, you're going to have plenty of food for people to enjoy as well. And the proceeds go to the Snowstar Ski Patrol. So talk more about that.
And that's the cool thing is that, yes, the proceeds do go to our Ski Patrol, who are all volunteers who work out there on their own time. A lot of, you know, there's a lot of not only time involved, but also education and so forth. So we really try to take care of them. And so this way, all the proceeds will go to their equipment, to the medical supplies, and so forth.
So these are the folks that are out there keeping everybody safe.
Exactly. Keeping not only safe, you know, during an accident, but before.
Yeah.
They go out and do a lot of our hill inspections and so forth. So they put a lot of time in out there.
No kidding. Okay.
We're very proud of them.
A great cause. And would you look at that? We were looking at some ski video there from Snowstar. So get people prepared for this.
Before you know it, it'll look like that out at Snowstar.
Yeah,
when Rod joins us.
Yes.
The seasons are a-changin'.
Yeah.
As far as the ski swap is concerned, do you have any tips for beginners? Like before the show, you and I were talking, and I'm like, I want to get out there. I've skied before, but it's been like, I probably skied before the ski swap ever started. You said 38 years? Yeah. And then my daughter, right, she's 7 years old. So any tips for things to look for if, I guess, you're new at this?
Yeah. So that's also the neat thing is Free Flight brings their people, their salespeople, and we'll have plenty of people. I'll be there. We'll have plenty of people that'll help you out. And basically, you take a look at your experience skiing, your boot size, as well as your weight and height.
Okay.
And that'll pretty much do it.
That'll cover it.
Yeah.
All right, and say someone at home watching has ski equipment to sell, what should they know about the event?
If they are, the swap is from 9 to 3. If they would come at 8 o'clock, check in, sign up, we have just a little questionnaire form to fill out. They can just leave their gear and we'll call them and let them know if it's sold or if they have to come back out and get it.
Okay. Of course, it's too soon to say when Snowstar will open for this season, right?
Knock on wood.
So we want some snow this year, but we just want to remind people there's all kinds of fun to be had all season long at Snowstar.
Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about that. There's always something to do. We're always having a good time. Come out Saturday though and see what we're about. We have a food truck, we have a beverage truck, we'll call it. We'll have some fire pits and so forth. So not only will you get a chance to look at the gear, but you also get a chance to look at Snowstar itself and
check it all out.
Yeah, check out the fall colors and enjoy yourself. Make a day of it.
Yeah, this is also kind of like an open house. So people who maybe are looking for a job this winter season, they can come check out Snowstar.
Exactly. We'll also have applications and so forth. I will also add on November 9th, if you can't make it Saturday, November 9th from 4 till 8 o'clock, we'll be having a job fair also.
A job fair coming up. Okay, the week after. Okay, thank you. The ski swap and open house at Snowstar in Andalusia this Saturday, November 1st from 9 to 3. We have that address, the phone number there on your screen. But to plan your visit, you can always head to skisnowstar.com. Rod, as always, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's always fun to be here. Thank you for having me.
Fingers crossed for snow.
Yes, fingers crossed for some snow this year. Thanks for watching QCL.
Jeopardy is coming up next, followed by our local news at 4. See you back here tomorrow.